everyone, I'm in Need for Speed Unbound and I want to show you how to buy cars. So to do this you need to be in a garage. Let me just show you on the play menu where they are. So if you're driving around in the game you need to get to either Rydell's garage here or one of the safe houses to have access to this, and then when you're sitting in that area you'll be able to access the buy menu. So that's hiding in rides. So if we jump over to rides here, press A, whatever it shows down the bottom for your select. If you see down the bottom left of my window here, that'd be that way. It's well opposite for me on my little headshot here. Anyway, when we're in here, you can see there's this option to buy and sell. Now stick around because I'm going to show you how the buy system works because it's a little bit confusing. So when we jump into here, if you look up the top left of my screen, it says buy stock, buy custom and sell. You can access those between using the LB and the RB if you're on the Xbox, or L1 and R1 on the PlayStation. So stock is going to be all the sort of main average cars. Custom are going to be special editions. So for example, if you've got the Palace edition of Need for Speed Unbound, you'll find the Palace cars under custom. And then you've also got access to this sell area if you want to sell a car as well. So down below that, just below the picture of the car that we've got spinning around here, there's a little filter that says price, model name, rating and manufacturer, let me rather say. So you can choose which filter you want to go with. So price is going to show you cheapest to most expensive when we're looking to buy, which is probably what you're going to want. But if you're after a particular model name, rating or manufacturer, I still can't say manufacturer, sorry. You can go for these and then they will show here, so you can see as we're going through, I'm going through the brands. So Alfa Romeo, Aston Martin, it's just above my head here, you can see. And if you want to see more stats, if I just hide my camera just for a second, so you can see the stats that were just beneath my camera, and if I hold down the left stick, so I'm pressing the button on top, it shows me the horsepower, the max torque and the quarter mile there. So we're seeing all the different cars here. So you can see as we're going through these, I'm going through the different brands there and I can see how many cars I've got. If you look just to the bottom right, so just below my head here, you can see there's 143 models in this area, so there's quite a lot of cars to pick from. However, not all are unlocked when you start. So if you go through these, if I go to, let's have a little look, rating. So if I go by rating, can you see these are all B tier cars at the minute, and if we flick all the way through, we're going up to A tier, A plus, and some of these are showing crossed out, so you may need to do certain things in the game to get access to these cars, and what you need to do is typically just keep playing the game, keep going through the weeks, and then you'll get access to these S tier cars as you get more through to sort of week 3, week 4 in the game. And as we go right the way up to the top, you can see the top car, which is the Bugatti Chiron Sport, which again, if I hide my webcam for you, you can see has this whopping 261 miles an hour, and it's a huge 1479 horsepower. So it's an absolute beast of a car. So we can see that there. Nice, very nice. So how do you actually buy a car? Well, let's go back to the, what do I want to go to? The manufacturer. So I'm using the right trigger there. And the car I want to buy is this beauty here. This is an Aston Martin DB11. Very nice car, lots of horsepower. It's an A plus rating, so we can see that here. You're then free to improve this over time, but this core car is going to cost me $155,500, and if you look just above my head, I've got $165,000, so I can buy it. All I need to do to buy it is just below the car. You can see it says A to select, so that'd be X on the Xbox. So I select that. Do I want to buy it? So I warn you, this cannot be undone. Yeah, baby, I need that car. Boom! That is my car. So I'm going to use that as my car now. It uses the new car. So this is now the car I'm going to be driving around with. You are, of course, free to adjust the performance once you've purchased the car, but I've only got $9,000 to do that, so I've not got much, but it is already an A+ car, so it's already pretty nice in its standard spec. You can also adjust the style of the car here, so we can go into here. We could adjust the paint and the wrap. So you can see I can edit the wrap here, edit the paint, and I could just pick a different color for it. So I could go with, the more classic. I've always liked the dark grey on the Aston Martin, or the racing green, but you can just look around. So that's the sort of typical one there. And then you can go through and change it to a metallic sheen if you want, like that. And if you, once you've come up with the color that you want, I'll just discard these just so we can see this here. You can press the right stick to hide the UI and spin around this car and debate whether you want that color or a different car. colour, and away you go. You can also put vinyls on it and all that sort of stuff, so that's well worth a little look. If you need more help with that, have a little look at my other tutorials that show you how to do that. That's it, my friends. That's how you buy a car in Need for Speed Unbound. I hope you like that. I hope you like the car that I've picked. It's very nice. And I'll see you again in another video, hopefully. Thanks so much for watching. If you liked it, thumbs up, please. Much appreciated. Any comments welcome. If there's anything about the game that you're struggling with, hit me up with a comment. I'll do my best to help. Cheers.